climate change continues to disrupt traditional farming patterns, scientists are increasingly, turning to resilient indigenous crops to strengthen food security. Now, finger millet, long valued for its nutritional richness and drought tolerance, is now at the center of renewed research aimed at boosting production across diverse agroecological zones.
A team of scientists from Egerton University, the Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization, KALRO, and the International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics is spearheading the initiative. Their goal is to develop finger millet varieties situated to specific agroecologies across the country. To ensure the varieties meet farmers' expectations, the researchers have adopted a participatory approach, consulting smallholder farmers to better understand their preferences, production challenges, and market demands.
These farmers here are trying to look at the right varieties for this region. We have done it in Rift Valley, we've done it in Western, so they must get the right variety. Normally they talk of high yield, adaptability, but still, apart from that, there are many problems associated with this crop. One of them, well, a crop may be high yielding, but require more water. And as such, it may not be desirable for this area. Then other crops may escape. They may mature very early and will escape drought. So farmers will tell us which crop they have preferred.
At the KALRO Kiboko Research Station in Makueni County, farmers recently participated in variety selection trials, identifying finger millet lines that are high-yielding, easy to harvest, and adaptable to local conditions.
Sisi kama wakulima wa eneo hili tumewekwa hii shamba iko na mimea ya wimbi ya aina tofauti tofauti. Tumetembea, tumepigia kura hiyo mimea, na ule mmea ambao utakuja ukiwa na kura mingi, hiyo ndio itakuwa mbegu yetu. Na mimi kama mkulima, maombi yangu na maono yangu nikija hapa, nilikuwa nipate mbegu mwanzo ambao inazaa kwa wingi, inaweka mbegu mingi na iko kwa size ambao naweza kuvuna hata kama nimesimama, na pia haina shida na ndege sana, haitusumbui na ndege. Kwa hivyo nimetembea, nimefanya kura yangu, nimeona hiyo mbegu ambao iko na size ambao naweza kuvuna kama nimesimama, na pia nimeona zingine ambazo asiwezi kutusumbua na ndege.
Researchers say involving farmers in the selection process increases the likelihood of adoption and long-term impact.
Farmers are the centric one. They are the main drivers of this entire process, and that's why we invited the farmers for field day. We have taken their feedback, and this evaluation, the feedback provided by the farmers in feedback evaluation form, that will guide our next step. We need to develop the varieties which are very well adapted to specific agroecologies. Now there is no time to have something wider, a variety having wide adaptation which can be grown across the country as a whole. So we think that we need to understand the needs and the preferences of the farmers in different agroecologies, and we should be able to give them what they need.
The broader objective of the project is to promote finger millet production as a climate-smart crop that enhances food security, improves household incomes, and builds a resilience against erratic weather patterns.
So we all know that we are going for the worst in the climate arena, whereby because of changes in climate, they are having less water. So finger millet, being one of the dryland crops, uses very little water. We have a very nice crop behind us. We have irrigated this about 3 times, and this season has been the worst. The other beauty is that we have not put any chemical for spray there. So finger millet has very few pests, both in the field and in storage. It almost doesn't have a pest. For your information, finger millet is the only cereal who appreciates with the time it stays in the store. That means the longer it stays in the store, the more money consumers are ready to pay for it.
With climate pressures mounting, the revival and improvement of traditional crops like finger millet could play a vital role in securing the future of smallholder farming. Scientists and farmers are now working hand in hand to ensure the crop not only survives but thrives. Stanley Nyeringita, TV 47.